Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to be in the New Testament. I'm going to be reading from 1 John chapter 2 verses 16 and 17. Starting with the English Standard Version. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and the pride of life is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God abides forever. All right. Now, New Century Version. These are the ways of the world, wanting to please our sinful selves, wanting the sinful things we see, and being too proud of what we have. None of these come from the Father, but all of them come from the world. The world and everything that people want in it are passing away, but the person who does what God wants lives forever. Okay, so I chose this passage to talk a little bit about greed. Greed is something I think I'm not going to say everyone because that would be putting my foot in my mouth, and that's not right. Most people struggle with greed, wanting something or more of something because one is just not enough. Okay, let me clarify. Some hobbies, some collectibles. Is it okay to collect things? Is it okay to have hobbies? Yes, it is. But if you put that hobby or that collection above God, that's when it becomes the problem. That's when it becomes greed, because you're just wanting more and more and more, and you're losing sight of what God is wanting for you. So the desires of the eyes, the desires of the flesh, all of that stuff, it can be chalked down to many different things, but greed kind of weaves its way into all of that. What we need to do is be humble, be patient, and be giving. Giving of our time, giving of resources if need be, to avoid being greedy. That's what we need to do to keep our focus on God. Because again, as this passage said, this world is passing away. We don't know when the end of the world is coming, but we do know that it's coming. You read Revelations, you can see that it talks about certain signs and things that are going to happen. It's good to pay attention to that stuff, to know that times are getting close. But again, we won't know the exact time, and I'm getting off track of my video here. But the world is coming to an end. Everything in it is coming to an end. Only God is forever. So if we abide in Him, if we keep His commands, we too can spend eternity worshiping Him. Or we can spend eternity in torture. So that choice is yours. I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.